Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do a quick little update for you guys. I feel like it's been a while since I just kind of sat here and talked to you about what's been going on in my life. The last official update that I did was 2 months ago. In one of my previous videos, it was a talk through Get Ready With Me. I did kind of talk about some stuff that was going on, but not as in depth as I normally do. You guys know I'm pretty open about what goes on in my life, and I usually am pretty down with sharing it with you guys. It's worked out pretty well so far. I haven't had too much negative backlash. So right now things have been probably on the up and up for me. I would say I've been feeling a lot better than I have in the past. I know in my last update video 2 months ago, I was still in a really, I would say, vulnerable place in my life. I didn't feel like I would get to a certain point where I would feel more confident. I mentioned feeling confident with clothes on, but not so much when I take them off. And, being intimate with my husband, I felt very self-conscious about my body and the skin and all of that stuff. That is still a really big part of my life right now because I am not yet at goal weight. Today is the 10th that you'll be watching this, and in 6 days will be my 1.5-year anniversary from having VSG. I am down 144 pounds. I'm 215, between 215 and 214 and 216. I'm teetering. So I did break the 220s. Hallelujah. I was in the 220s for months. I don't know. I've heard that's like a place that you get stuck when you have VSG. So I don't know. I got stuck. So I mean, 143, 144 pounds is a lot of weight for a 1.5 years. Is it where I wanted to be? No. But realistically and health-wise, I'm okay with it. I have no choice but to be okay with it because that's what it is. I would love to get to under 200 pounds in 6 more days. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to lose 14 pounds in 6 days. But the difference between then and now is I've kind of come to a point where I have accepted my progress thus far, and I'm proud of it, and I'm happy, and it's like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, do I want more? Yes, obviously, but all in due time. Like, I'm enjoying myself now. I see the changes. I feel them, and I'm at a point where I thought that I would never get to. I've never been this weight that I can remember and be, when I was aware of myself. I don't ever remember being 214 pounds. I don't. I'm sure I was at some point, but at that point I probably thought I was huge, And to some people I still am, and to those who feel that way, fuck you. But I'm okay. Like, I feel good. I've kind of come to an acceptance of my body, and what I had said previously about feeling insecure with my clothes off, that still is kind of there, but not so much. Like, I don't know what changed from then till now. Maybe it was not breaking out of the 220s. Like, maybe when I look at myself naked in the mirror, like, I see change. Like, do I see skin? Yes. Do I see, deflated boobs and, whatever? Yes. But at the same time, I also see myself smaller than I've ever been in my life that I can remember. I've never looked at myself in the mirror and been like, wow, I look okay. Like, I don't look terrible to me, and I know that my husband is perfectly fine and 100% attracted to me. I know that. I feel it. He's not a fake dude, like, and men, I kind of touched on this on an Instagram post. Like, men are they're very visual, and that can be a good thing and a bad thing, obviously, because they're visual and they like to look at things that are appealing to them physically, sexually, whatever. And, you know, when you're with a man and he's looking at other things that aren't you, it can be a little, you know, it can play on you a little bit, but it's a good thing because they see you. If they find you attractive, that's it. Like, it doesn't matter what it is about you that they find attractive. They just think you're fly. Like, you could have banging eyelashes and they're like, yo, her eyelashes are mad long and they make her eyes look pretty. You know, you could have a really odd colored eye, you know, or odd shaped eyes or whatever. Like, you ever see a dude and he's like, you know, sort of attractive, and then you look at his woman or whoever she is and you're like, what does he see in her? Something. Like, something makes her attractive to him. And that's all that matters. And if we do not point out our flaws to these men, they don't notice them. You know, I remember my husband saying to me, he was like, Lisa, the things that you see as flaws, I don't see them as flaws. Like, I think they're beautiful about you. You know, and it's words like that and moments like that that make me like, why am I being so hard on myself? Like, why am I sulking and whatever over something that I'm gonna change eventually? I just gotta give it time. Like, why am I not enjoying my body right now? He's enjoying it. He's not complaining. So when I kind of came to that realization, I was like, Lisa, you just gotta go with it. Like, it is what it is. You are the product of someone who has overcome obesity. Like, I have fought that shit and I won, and I'm winning currently because, I mean, I still have weight to lose, but I'm no longer morbidly obese. I'm not. And that's a triumph in itself, you know? So who cares about the skin? I'm gonna get it cut off and tucked, and that'll be that. It'll be gone, you know? But I feel much better knowing that my mental issues will also be leaving the building. They'll be exiting stage left along with the skin, maybe before the skin, because it's like every day I get better mentally and emotionally. I get better and better and better. And that's the part that I wished for so hard, and it's happening. So I'm super grateful about that. You know, I wake up every day with a little more hope than the day before. You know, I feel like, okay, today I feel good, I feel confident. And of course, like everybody, I have days where I feel like shit and I feel fat as hell and I'm disgusting to myself. And, you know, I lay around in pajamas and my husband's sweatshirt and I don't put makeup on and all I do is brush my teeth and my eyebrows need waxed and whatever. And that's okay. Like, that's normal. It's normal to have bad days, you know, but right now my good days are far outweighing the bad, and that is a huge milestone for me right now. Like, I have never experienced that in my life. So everything is slowly coming to fruition with this surgery. And I know, like, I look back at my old videos, I'd watch them at least twice a month, you know, and they make me emotional because it's like, I wish I could talk to myself and tell myself that you're going to be okay. You're going to make it, you know, you're going to get past what you feel. And do those feelings sometimes still come up, and doubt and all that? Of course, you know, I'm human, I'm not perfect. And there's going to be times where you know, if I'm stuck again, right now I'm in the teens, I'm 215 and I don't know how long I'll be here. I'm grateful to have gotten out of the 220s, but I don't know how long it's going to take me to get to under 200. I may never get there, but I know that right now I'm comfortable. You know, I feel good. I may not be comfortable still wearing certain things like shorts, you know, whatever, but I'm working on my body. I'm working out, I'm taking care of myself, and I'm seeing changes and I'm seeing progress. And that's the part that I'm like hella excited about, because when you see change, it just makes you want to keep going. Like, you start to get like borderline obsessed, and that's where I'm at. Like, so it is what it is. Like, I technically, according to the doctors, I could go get plastic surgery right now because my BMI is under 35. It's actually 34 point something. So that was a big goal of mine, was to get under 35 so I could have plastics. So I could go do it right now at 215 pounds. I could go to the Dominican Republic or to a surgeon in the States, whatever I choose to do, and get surgery, you know, get the skin removed and stuff. So that's a big deal for me, you know, and that's a big motivational factor for me to stay this weight and to continue to lose so that I don't, you know, gain and then I'm back to square one. So that's that. That's probably the biggest update. As far as everything else, you know, when it comes to my channel and things like that, I'm seeing a lot of growth and I'm super grateful for that. I've been cranking videos out lately. I'm sure you guys have noticed. I've just been feeling very inspired and full of ideas, and I've got some stuff going on, and I'm like, I need to film it. Like I said this in the beginning, that I was just going to start filming, and that's what I've been doing. I've been putting this camera up and doing it, and it's been feeling really good, and I feel productive. And you know, of course I'm not where I want to be when it comes to YouTube yet, but that takes time, and I've come to accept that. And I'm grateful to be able to have the equipment and the time and the skills to even do things like this, to edit my own videos, to, you know, set my equipment up, to have somebody like my husband who can take shots for me and knows so many things, and he's so wise when it comes to technology and all of those things. Like, I'm super blessed when it comes to that. So, you know, to have him there as my partner in crime is like, you know, priceless. So I kind of want to talk about something really quickly, and I don't want to waste a lot of time on this, and I don't want to make it this the tone of this video, because it's not. But I recently had a comment on one of my videos. I'm not gonna say which one, so you guys don't go searching for it. And if the person who wrote that comment is watching this video, I need you to know that I'm not taking shots at you, and I'm not coming at you negatively. I did respond to you, but I feel like maybe me saying it would make it'd be easier for me to convey what I wanted to say when I wrote the comment back. The comment was sort of like, I had a hard time figuring out whether it was coming from a negative or positive place, because it was kind of all over the place, you know. And the reason that I had my guard up when I read it is because I get a lot of backhanded compliments lately, and usually most 99.9% of the time it comes from women, you know. And I'm not sure if it's intentional or they just don't know how to say what they want to say. Some people don't have that finesse when they're speaking, so they just say it, and then it's like, you're like, I don't know if that was a compliment or not. Like, I don't know what you mean by that. So the comment sort of started off with, it makes me upset when you put yourself down or you bash yourself. And I'm like, this was on a video where it was not that. Like, I wasn't even, the video didn't have anything to do with what she was saying. So that confused me off top. I was confused. And then it was like kind of telling me about my own accomplishments. Like, you should be proud, and you should, and you should. And all I see when I look at you is a lack of confidence. And I was like, this is on a video I just recently posted. So I'm like, I've been feeling myself lately. I don't know where this lack of confidence came from. I don't know. So I basically want to address that maybe I talked to a friend of mine, and, you know, I kind of went back and forth with her about it. Like, you know, how would you take this? Would you take it as shade or what? And she made a really, really good point. She was like, Lisa, I could understand if this was someone that knew you, that you had a rapport with, that you were speaking back and forth with this person for, you know, a long period of time. If you were maybe DMing on Instagram or snapping or, you know, Facebook messaging, and they kind of knew you, you know, and they knew how you speak and why you say the things that you say, then maybe she could have said those things and it wouldn't be taken out of context. But the fact that she doesn't know you, the things that she was saying in the video, in her comment, she only knew because she watched my videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, you only knew that because I let you know. So you don't know me. You only know what I'm telling you. Now, I'm being real, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm only allowing you to see what I want you to see, and I'm only saying what I want you to know. So don't tell me how I am based off of what I told you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this whole lack of confidence thing, that was completely wrong. I have been more confident in the last 3 to 4 months than I've ever been. So I don't know where that came from. Like I commented back, like, I don't know what you, maybe you're mistaken. I mean, the day that I filmed this video was hot and my husband was taking forever to get the shot. So maybe I was a little exasperated looking in the video, but that wasn't lack of confidence. Like, I felt good in what I was wearing because I looked good. Like, I don't need anybody to tell me that, or to tell me that I'm not confident. Like, don't tell me what I am. I know what I am. I've been self-conscious for 20 plus years. Like, don't try to tell me that I'm not confident now. Like, no, boo. I'm confident. Trust me. And that right there, you know, it kind of made me like, I don't know. I don't want to be that person that hides what they're going through. I feel like me being transparent about my journey and the things that I've gone through has benefited me and maybe benefited other people. I've been able to inspire people, which I never thought me, of all people in the world, would be any type of inspiration or motivation to the next person, but I have been. People are telling me this, you know. So, but being that open is a double-edged sword, you know, like it's positive and negative, and the negative side of it is sometimes people think they know you and they don't. And then for that comment to be so broad and like kind of telling me what I should feel, like, no, you don't know what I should feel. You know my journey because I let you know. You know what I've been through, certain things that I've been through because about them. But there's a lot of shit that y'all don't know. And you'll never know because I don't have to tell you. It's a part of me. It's a part of my personal story. And I don't have to share shit with anybody. Like, y'all should be appreciative that I'm even giving you this information. Because when I was looking for somebody to talk about stuff that I was talking about, I couldn't find them. Now everybody's talking about it. Not saying they're biting me, but it's like, I let y'all in, and I did that because I needed to vent. I needed to get this stuff out, and I said, why not share it with people? Maybe there's somebody out there who knows what I'm talking about, who knows what I'm going through and needs to hear it, you know? But I don't want that to be taken sideways either. Like, you don't know me is what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm letting you see and what I'm letting you know. But unless you know me personally, unless you have met me and spent time with me, you don't know me. You know what you are looking at right now. And I'm as real as I absolutely can be on here. There's a lot of things that I don't divulge in and I don't share because I don't have to. And that's the beauty of social media. Like, I can show you what I want to show you. I don't have to show you everything. So, you know, like I said, I'm not upset at that person who wrote that comment. I personally, my first instinct was that it wasn't shade. It wasn't meant to be negative. Maybe she didn't know what she was saying, but I need her to know that you don't know me and you cannot sit there and say how I should be feeling based off of what I've told you. I feel the way that I feel, and I've let you guys know that, and that's it. And when I feel opposite of that, I will also tell you that. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just want, I want the world to know, and whoever's watching this, that I've been feeling very, very good about myself lately. And I've been feeling very accomplished for the things that I've done and the weight loss that I've achieved thus far. And I'm proud of myself, and I should be, and I don't want that to come off as cockiness or conceit, because, I mean, and then even, you know, I still hear that, oh, you think you're all that. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You obviously, if you're going to say that to me, you've got your own issues you need to focus on and stop worrying about what I'm doing and how I'm feeling about me and my body. I work out, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need you to tell me what to do with my body and how to feel about it when I look in the fucking mirror. Like, if I look in the mirror and I think I'm the shit, then I'm the shit. Like, I don't care what you say. I've spent too many days in a dark, deep, depressed, scary place, and I don't feel that anymore. So I'm gonna continue to rise above and above and be and above. And you can either come along with me, or you can stay the fuck behind. I don't care. Like, and you know, to say that you can go through a journey like this and not change, that is so unrealistic. Am I still humble? Yes, because I'm always going to be that girl. I'm always going to be her that was severely overweight and shy and, you know, depressed and all that. But slowly she's leaving. And the woman, the girl that I always wanted to be is emerging. And that's okay. Like, that's a good thing. There are people who never go through these things and they're just, oh, they've always been okay and assured of themselves. And those are the people that I always envy. Like, damn, what's it like to be like that? I don't know that you know, everybody has insecurity issues and stuff, but for the most part, they're confident, you know. And that was something that I always envied. I always wanted to be that person, and slowly that's what I'm becoming. Slowly, I am able to wake up and put clothes on and look at myself in the mirror and be like, I look good. I feel good about myself. I feel confident. I don't feel like I should scour behind people or not go places or not, you know? And that's a good thing. Like, you should live like that. You shouldn't be worried about it, because if you live like that, like, you're never going to live, because you're never going to please people. When I was 358 pounds and completely insecure, I got talked about because I was fat as hell. Now that I've lost the weight and I feel better about myself, now I'm getting called conceited and cocky and bougie and full of myself. Like, I can't please you. I can't please the people of this world. So I stopped trying. And I've said that before. Like, it's not about y'all. It's about me. So call me what you want to call me. I'm never going to, and according to the world, I'll never win. You know, if you stay big and, you know, then it's fat acceptance and you're unhealthy and, you know, whatever. If you lose the weight, oh, you're not confident. You weren't confident to stay, you know, you should love yourself. And if you loved yourself, it wouldn't matter how big you are. Bullshit. So the fact that my physical changes and my emotional and mental changes are now coming together, that is like triumphant for me, you know? I can fit into seats. I don't need a seatbelt extender anymore. I can go on a roller coaster ride. All of those things are fine and well, but up here, I feel better than I've ever felt, ever in my life. And that to me means none of this was none of this was in vain. None of this was taken for granted. It was all worth it, because that up here is improving and getting better. And that was my whole goal. Obviously, I wanted to lose weight, and I have, and I've come a long way, but I can say in all honesty, not saying that this is what I want to happen, but if I stay 215 pounds, I'll be okay, because I've lost a significant amount of weight, but more importantly, I've lost a significant amount of mental weight and emotional weight and all of that baggage that I carried on me for years. I'm slowly taking those bags off. That's the part that I wanted to happen the most. So I know I kind of went off. I usually do, right? That's usually what these are about, is me kind of snapping out for a minute. But I just look at it like, you cannot please everybody. And if you continue to live your life trying, you're never going to live. And I'm grateful for everybody that has ever reached out to me through, you know, my YouTube videos, or has ever felt any inspiration or motivation from me. I'm grateful for you, because you guys are the reason that I sit in front of this camera, and you're the reason that I am so transparent with my story. And without you guys here supporting me and asking me to be open, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be sitting in front of this camera. So anyway, I'm gonna stop ranting and rambling and all that other nonsense, so you guys we can be done with this video. But definitely thank you all for all your support. And, you know, just know that I always come at you guys as real as I can be, and I don't really hide anything from you. There isn't really a lot that y'all don't know about me, because I'm open on here and I'm open on Snapchat and everything else. So I share everything, and what you see is what you get. Like, I feel like I am a lot of the same person that I was, but just better, enhanced, you know. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing ever wrong with bettering yourself. There's always room for improvement. Don't ever forget that. You know, you can always be a better you. There's nothing wrong with taking a step in the right direction and, you know, improving the quality of your life. There's nothing wrong with that. And that's what I'm doing every day. So, and I will not apologize for that. So anyway, seriously, the end. Thank you for watching and take care. Bye.